What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Thor Ragnarok director Taika Waititi has revealed some ongoing talks within Marvel about expanding the Hulk's verbal range. According to Waititi, Hulk may be able to communicate more in the upcoming Avengers team-up film that brings together Chris Hemsworth's God of Thunder, Thor, and Mark Ruffalo's giant transforming Bruce Banner. After Ruffalo recently teased a more conscious Hulk for the film, Waititi explained to HitFix during the Sundance Film Festival that, quote, "At the moment there's a big conversation that's happening about how far to push that, whether or not the Hulk should be verbal or conscious." He continued by saying, "I think a lot of those conversations have more to do with what's going to come up in future movies. So I think a lot of those decisions are larger group decisions rather than anything to do with just me or the writer." He also added, "They have a lot of stuff that they have to consider, but I do think the best way to track it, I think we all want that. I think we all want to see that development and the evolution of that character. I also think you can do it in a fun way." The director also revealed that Thor's mischievous brother Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, will be making his return in the film. He said, "He's such a big part of it, and he's such a great part of it. My focus really is making sure that Thor is the best character, though. He's got to be, and it should be that way." In January, Ruffalo referred to Thor Ragnarok as a Universal Road movie, comparing it to Charles Grodin and Robert De Niro's Midnight Run. Thor Ragnarok is due out in theaters October 27, 2017. Gwendoline Christie has confirmed that she will return as Stormtrooper leader Captain Phasma in Star Wars Episode 8. While speaking with People magazine at the Screen Actors Guild Awards Saturday, the Game of Thrones star announced her involvement with the Force Awakens sequel and how exciting it was originally to be offered the role. Christie said on the red carpet, "I was very overexcited. I made no secret of the fact that I was really campaigning for the part for a long time. And then I was delighted when J.J. Abrams wanted to have me in the film and then wanted to cast me in this role that had originally been designed for a man." She continued by saying, "I'll be in the next Star Wars movie. I think that's an exclusive, actually." Christie's Star Wars character, Captain Phasma, was last seen being captured and thrown into a trash compactor by Han Solo, played by Harrison Ford, and Finn, played by John Boyega, before the destruction of the Starkiller base. This led many fans to question whether or not the character would return for the sequel. When asked about her experience donning the chrome-plated Stormtrooper outfit, Christie commented on how striking it looked and how the role encourages diversity in Hollywood. The 37-year-old said, "I thought the costume was incredibly striking. I also just like this notion of a female Stormtrooper. I felt it encouraged diversity, and it was doing something new, and it was an interesting bit of casting for women. And I hope that in something that was such a mainstream success that it would breed more of those kind of opportunities for other women." Star Wars Episode 8 is due in theaters December 15, 2017, after being pushed back 7 months from its original release date. Fox's network premiere of Grease Live, the musical, may have been exciting to watch, but just as engaging were the celebrity reactions pouring during the live event. Sunday's evening's airing of the music special featured big names including Juliana Hough, who played Sandy, Aaron Tveit, who played Danny, Vanessa Hudgens, who played Rizzo, and Keke Palmer, who played Marty. The hashtag Grease Live was trending before the show even aired. Even the first few numbers gave fans and celebrities alike something to tweet about. According to Us Weekly, Anna Kendrick started an uproar when she tweeted her appreciation for Tveit's tanks and shorts combo when he strutted onto the set for the gymnasium scene. She tweeted, "Fingers crossed Danny's shorts get smaller with every cutaway." Many fans and celebs were right behind her. Will Knightley, the entertainment news reporter, said, "My type is Aaron Tveit in track shorts." A multitude of stars, co-stars, and fans alike commended Hutchins for her amazing performance, especially after she announced that her father died from stage 4 cancer less than 24 hours before her performance. Hutchins' boyfriend, actor Austin Butler, tweeted in support of his brilliant girlfriend, "Wow, at Vanessa Hudgens saying worse things had me in tears, just brilliant." Maria Lopez, the co-star, tweeted, "Imagine if you had a day like at Vanessa Hudgens and perform like that. Wow, what a strong woman, my new hero." Huff also garnered tweets from fans and loved ones who applauded her for her portrayal of Sandy. Her brother and former Dancing with the Stars partner Derek Q proved that he was his sister's #1 fan with several videos posted on his Instagram account. J.K. Rowling fans around the world are spellbound upon learning new information regarding the 4 major Wizarding schools launched around the world. On Friday, the highly acclaimed author announced via Twitter the International Schools of Magic, each specializing in their own areas of wizardry. First to be introduced was North America's Ilvermorny. Although not much can be said about the school as of yet, according to the Wizarding School map featuring on the Pottermore Twitter account, the institution appears to be located on the East Coast near Maine. According to People magazine, the organization did, however, release the location and specialization of the other 3 major international schools, including Brazil's Castelo Birxo, which specializes in herbology and mazoology, Africa's Ugadu, where students often practice spells wands only using their hands, and Japan's Mahutukoro, which is known to host the best Quidditch team due to their elite practices and training grounds. The cast of Archie comics will come to life in a new series ordered to pilot by the CW titled Riverdale. The live-action series was picked up for a pilot by the network recently, along with 6 others, including a series featuring classic horror monsters Transylvania and a new untitled space drama taking place in Mars. Labeled as a 1-hour drama, Riverdale will be written by Archie Comics' Chief Creative Officer Roberto Aguilar Sacasa and executive produced by Greg Berlanti, who handles the network's string of successful DC comic adaptations, Arrow, Flash, and the recently premiered Legends of Tomorrow. Riverdale will offer, quote, a bold, subversive take on Archie, Betty, Veronica, and their friends, exploring small-town life and the darkness and weirdness bubbling beneath Riverdale's wholesome facade, the official Archie website states. The synopsis reads, the show will focus on the external love triangle of Archie Andrews, girl next door, Betty Cooper, and rich socialite Veronica Lodge, and will include the entire cast of characters from the comic books, including Archie's rival Reggie Mansell and his slacker best friend Jughead Jones. Other Archie characters, such as Archie's friend Kevin Keller, from whom Archie famously took a bullet in the comics in 2014, is also set to make an appearance on the show, as well as members of Josie and the Pussycats. Kay Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, will sit for an interview for the first time in more than 5 years, but she won't be talking about herself. Though the world might love to hear about her family life and how her husband and 2 children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, are getting along, the Duchess will instead be discussing and celebrating the life and reigning of her grandmother-in-law, Queen Elizabeth II. The interview will become part of a documentary about the Queen, who will turn 90 in April. Queen Elizabeth is the world's oldest reigning monarch, and in 2015 surpassed her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, to become Britain's longest reigning head of state. According to People magazine, the film is set to air in May in the United Kingdom on ITV and will feature exclusive commentary from the Duchess as well as other members of the royal family, including Princess Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and Prince William. Executive producer of Oxford Film and Television, Nick Kent, said in his statement this week, we've been fortunate to have the participation of so many members of the royal family to mark this historic milestone in the life of the Queen. It's a remarkable story of an extraordinary life which in so many ways reflects the changing face of the nation. The working title of the film is The Queen at 90. Keira Knightley is currently in talks to star in Colette, a biopic based on the famous French novelist of the same name. According to Deadline, the project is being produced by the same team behind the Academy Award-nominated drama Carol, No. 9 Films and Killer Films. Set to be directed by Still Alice Hemmer Westmoreland, who co-wrote the script with his late Still Alice collaborator Richard Glatzer. The film will also be financed and co-produced by Bild Films. Colette will tell the story of one of France's most prominent writers who was nominated for a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1948. Best known for writing Gigi, Colette rose to fame when it was revealed that she had been writing her novels under the name of her first husband, Willie Gotthard Vivers. Knightley is coming off her Broadway debut in Helen Edmondson's Therese Raquin, where she stars as the main protagonist, Therese. Bold Films chairman Michael Lepdick told Variety, Kira is impeccably suited to step into the role of the iconic Colette in the early 1900s, who pushed the envelope in a time when women writers were shunned and bisexuality was scandalous. We're honored to bring her story to the big screen. Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington has been confirming the death of his character Jon Snow on the hit HBO series despite major speculation. But the 29-year-old heartthrob can't deny that his relationship with actress and co-star Rose Leslie has been revived and going strong. Harington and Leslie, who are 28, were spotted packing on the PDA last week in Los Angeles. According to People magazine, the two were holding hands and sharing a kiss while shopping. They even reported that at one point Leslie took a peek at Harrington's phone while getting cozy on his shoulders. The couple was also seen at LAX with co-star Sophie Turner. Harington and Leslie started dating in 2012, but their relationship fizzled out after a year. Leslie told the magazine back in 2014 that Harington was a dear friend and that she was glad to be working with him. She said, "Kit is a lovely and funny man and a dear friend. We have known each other before we started working together on Game of Thrones. It was always such a privilege to be working opposite him and such a blessing that we get on in real life because it made our characters more believable." Fans aren't clear on whether or not Jon Snow is truly dead or alive, but either way, co-star Emilia Clarke told Entertainment Tonight that Leslie was a lucky girl. Clarke said, "It's a beautiful thing. She's one of my best friends, so it's good. I mean, there are worse things than being caught kissing Jon Snow." Legendary pro wrestler and WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart is going into battle once again, this time against cancer. Hart revealed that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer on Instagram Monday in a lengthy post addressed to his fans alongside a photo of himself holding his grandchildren. Hart wrote, "I've had a great lifelong dance and I'm a survivor of many hard battles. I now face my toughest battle with hesitation and fear. I openly declare myself in my fight against prostate cancer." The former 5-time WWE heavyweight champion and 2-time WCW champion even gave a timetable for the surgery to remove the cancer. He said, "In the next few days, I will undergo surgery with the hope of defeating this nemesis once and for all." Hart continued by saying, "I make a solemn vow to all of those that once believed in me, the dead and the living, that I will wage my fearsome fight against cancer with one shield and one sword, carrying my determination and my fury for life, emboldened by all the love that has kept me going this long already." And he also said, "Most important of all, I hope I can take the fight to prostate cancer, to be a leader in awareness and to set examples for men everywhere who find themselves in my very same shoes, that prostate cancer can be beaten." One of the most prolific and successful wrestlers of all time, Hart retired in 1999 after suffering concussion. In 2002, the man referred to as the Excellence of Execution also suffered a stroke. Hart has continued to appear sporadically on WWE programming, last appearing in May 2015 to introduce fellow Canadian wrestler Sami Zayn before his match against John Cena. Jana Kramer and husband Mike Cosson welcomed their first child, daughter Jolie Ray, on Sunday. The 32-year-old actress turned singer announced the news Monday on Instagram, writing, "Welcome to the world, our sweet princess Jolie Ray Cosson. Mama and Daddy love you so much." Kramer told People magazine, "Words can't even begin to describe how much happiness I'm feeling right now. Holding my healthy and beautiful baby girl in my arms is something that's truly indescribable. Michael and I are so thankful for this wonderful blessing." Kramer and Cosson, a 28-year-old former NFL player, have been together since the summer of 2014 and were married in May. The singer was nominated for an Academy of Country Music Award for Best Female Vocalist on Monday, just one day after Jolie's birth. The star said in a statement, "What a whirlwind of great surprises, wonderful news. I'm overwhelmed with joy after welcoming my beautiful baby girl into the world and finding out I've been nominated for an AMC award." Kramer released her second studio album, 31, during her pregnancy and will soon embark on an accompanying tour. She recently told Fit Pregnancy she'll be ready to go back on the road 6 weeks after the baby's birth, explaining Mama's Gotta Work. Kramer is best known for playing Alex Dupree on the WBCW series One Tree Hill and also appeared on Friday Night Lights, 90210, and Entourage. She released her debut self-titled album in June 2012. Azealia Banks won't be charged for her alleged October assault on a nightclub bouncer. E! News reported the Los Angeles City attorney dismissed criminal charges against the 24-year-old rapper due to insufficient evidence Monday. Banks was at the Break Room 86 karaoke bar when she reportedly became disruptive and was asked to leave. She pulled a fire alarm on her way out and is said to have attacked the bouncer before exiting the venue. Security cameras caught the incident on video, but it was unclear who initiated the fight. The criminal complaint only listed Banks despite multiple people being involved, and TMZ reported the bouncer didn't suffer any injuries. Banks is still facing charges from alleged December assault on a security guard. The rapper reportedly spit on, punched, and bit a female bouncer in the breast after being denied access to a private party at Up and Down nightclub in New York City. News of Monday's dismissal followed Banks' endorsement of Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. The rapper told fans she will vote for the 69-year-old businessman if he wins the Republican nomination, despite considering him evil. She tweeted Sunday, "I have no hope for America. It is what it is. Capitalist, consumerist, racist land of make-believe. It's inherently evil and must feed on others to survive. I didn't create it. I'm not proud of it, but I am here, and it's all I know." She explained, "In conclusion, I think Donald Trump is evil like America is evil. In order for America to keep up with itself, it needs him." Banks is known for making controversial statements, such as comparing the LGBT community to gay white KKKs. She last released Broke with Expensive Taste in November 2014 and will star in Wu-Tang Clan rapper RZA's forthcoming movie, Coco. While residents of Flint, Michigan were dealing with their ongoing water supply issues, organizers at Detroit's Club Beau, who were looking to help the ailing city, got into a dispute with music producer Timbaland over the type of champagne the venue ordered for its charity event. According to the New York Daily News, the club's owner, Mitchell Jaworski, claimed that Timbaland was booked to DJ on stage for half an hour and perform 5 to 8 songs last Thursday in order to raise funds for the Flint water crisis. However, when it turned out that the venue didn't carry the producer's drink of choice, Jay-Z's Armand de Brignac, Ace of Spades, valued at $300 a bottle, Dom Perignon, a less expensive drink, was offered instead. Jaworski said that's when things turned sour. Despite the mix-up, the owner mentioned that Timbaland and its entourage managed to polish off over a dozen bottles of alcohol. Jaworski told the site they had about 15 bottles of liquor and champagne, which is extremely excessive, especially for a charity event. They seemed more concerned about getting every drop of liquor. Jaworski, in a Facebook post, said his management took classlessness to a new level when they said Timbaland did not feel like performing. When time came for the Grammy Award-winning producer to perform around 1 a.m., Jaworski said that he just stood there while another DJ performed the set. Timbaland was gone by 2 a.m. Timbaland's camp responded by telling Billboard that the accusations regarding his lack of professionalism was completely false. Timbaland's rep says, unfortunately, the statement made by the promoter in Detroit is simply not true. Timbaland is an extremely generous person who agreed to a much lower fee for this event to raise money for the Flint, Michigan's water crisis. The promoter was fully aware that this was not a full band performance on stage, yet still promoted it as such. The club was still able to raise money for the charity, which was our goal in doing this event all along. The event still managed to raise $3,000 to buy bottles of water and filters for Flint residents. Nick Jonas says he is very much single, but admitted to a connection with rumored love interest Kate Hudson. The 23-year-old actor gushed about Hudson in the February-March issue of Complex after being asked point-blank if he is sleeping with the 36-year-old actress. The pair was first linked in October following Hudson's split from partner Matthew Bellamy from Muse. Jonas told the magazine, "Kate's incredible. We had an unbelievable connection as two humans who just admired things about each other and see something in each other that's beautiful." He tempered by saying, "Out of my best effort to respect her and her privacy, I'm not going to say if we had sex or not, but we did have a beautiful connection. Even now, I have so much admiration and respect. She's amazing." Hudson and Bellamy, who share 4-year-old son Bingham, were together for over 4 years before ending their engagement in December 2014. Jonas himself split from Olivia Culpo in June after 2 years of dating, an experience that proved difficult, but that he said allowed him to grow. He shared by saying, "It was first excitement to have freedom to be whoever I wanted to be my own person. Then the feeling of being disheartened by what's out there. Then getting into crazy artist mode and throwing it all out, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then meeting people, making a real effort to open up and be free as a person." Hudson expressed similar sentiments in the December issue of Harper's Bazaar, saying she's single and enjoying time by herself. The actress also shares 12-year-old son Ryder with ex-husband Chris Robinson, whom she was married from 2000 to 2007. She shared, "It's nice to get acquainted with myself alone. I've had kids and my relationships. I've set my life down. I'm in my house and I'm alone with my children and I'm at peace, and that's a really nice feeling. All I really want in my life is to maintain that." Jonas came to fame with brothers Kevin and Joe as one of the Jonas Brothers and has since pursued a solo career in acting. He last released a self-titled solo album in November 2014 and played Nate Kalina on Kingdom and Boone Clemens on Scream Queens. Selena Gomez hopes to someday collaborate on music with Taylor Swift. The 23-year-old actress revealed as much at the Sundance Film Festival on Friday, telling E! News, "I mean, eventually, right? She's my best friend. We'll see." Gomez appeared in Swift's music video for Bad Blood in May, which also featured Gigi Hadid, Ellie Goulding, and Cara Delevingne. She and the 26-year-old singer are known for their tight crew of friends and walked the red carpet together at the MTV Video Music Awards in August. Gomez attended Sundance to promote her new movie, The Revised Fundamentals of Caregiving. The film is based on the Jonathan Evision novel, which follows a medical attendant played by Paul Rudd and his teenage client with muscular dystrophy played by Craig Roberts on the road trip. Gomez's character Dot joins the pair on the ride. She told E! News, "I completely fell in love with the vulnerability and the angst that Dot has. What the story represents is really touching. It's about three broken people and everybody's dealing with stuff, and I think people can relate to that, so I'm excited." She added to Fox News Latino, "She's rebellious, she's vulnerable. She says what she's feeling. At the same time, you can tell there's a lot of insecurity that lies beneath her, with her family and things that she's dealt with in her life, and I think I relate to that." Gomez last released her album Revival in October and told Fox she'd like to tackle more acting roles. The actress is slated for an adaptation of In Dubious Battle with James Franco and Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising with Zac Efron. Chris Brown denied smoking near daughter royalty in a since-deleted post Sunday on Instagram. The 26-year-old singer insisted no one smokes around his daughter after royalty's mom, Nina Guzman, claimed Brown gave the 20-month-old toddler asthma with his secondhand smoke. Brown told fans he quit smoking cigarettes as New Year's resolution and that he would never ever put royalty in a position that will harm her. He is continuing to battle Guzman over child support and dismissed her allegations as a play to get some sort of increased income. Guzman, who claims Brown and his friends smoked cigarettes and weed near royalty in court documents obtained by TMZ, wants to restrict the singer from visitation rights, prohibit him from using alcohol or drugs around royalty, and implement random drug tests. Brown discovered he fathered royalty in March when she was already 9 months old, causing their then-girlfriend Karrueche Tran to end their relationship. He enjoyed custody of the toddler in September, but Guzman is still seeking a $12,500 per month increase in child support. Brown last released Royalty in December, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 albums charts and included the singles Liquor and Zero. The song Only is nominated for Best Rap Song Collaboration at the 2016 Grammys, but he criticized the awards show Friday on Twitter. He wrote, "Grammys, this is probably the main reason I love being free to create any kind of music I want to. Too many people kissing ass and work less." He also said the Grammys used to mean something but no longer does in a since-deleted tweet. A Change.org petition calling for rapper Snoop Dogg to narrate an entire season of Animal Planet's highly acclaimed environmental series Planet Earth has garnered more than 48,500 supporters, and the number continues to grow. The letter reads, "We the people have agreed. We want Snoop Dogg to narrate full episodes of Planet Earth." The petition got a major boost after the Drop It Like It's Hot rapper shared the petition's link on Twitter saying, "Who made this? Let's get this shit going. Who wants more at Planet Earth?" According to People magazine, the appeal was inspired by a string of videos that featured the rapper narrating spoof episodes based on the popular nature series on Jimmy Kimmel Live. It was cleverly entitled Planet Earth. In one episode, the artist narrated a confrontation between a crocodile and a group of otters. The rapper commented in the video, "Is them mongooses? I have never seen no gator get punked by no mongooses." Along with Snoop Dogg, the letter is addressed to Animal Planet, Discovery Communications, and the BBC. When the number of supporters reach 50,000, it will officially be sent to the deciding party. Drake released a new surprising single along with the release date for his upcoming fourth studio album, Views from the Six. The new track, entitled Summer 16, debuted on Drake's OVO's Sound radio show on Apple's Beat One Saturday and featured lyrics poking fun at President Obama and fellow rappers Jay-Z and Kanye West. Drake is heard calling out Obama for recently stating that Kendrick Lamar was a better rapper. "Tell Obama that my verses are just like the whips that he's in. They're bulletproof." He also sent playful jabs to Jay-Z and Kanye West by saying, "I still want to be on Rockefeller Then I turned into Jay. Now I got a house in L.A. Now I got a bigger pool than Yee. And look me, Yee's pool is nice. Mine is just big, is what I'm saying. Later, the now inspirational DJ Khalid made an appearance claiming they don't want us to have a bigger pool than Kanye. The 29-year-old also reignited his feud with rival Meek Mill on Summer 16, referencing his last two diss tracks against the Philly rapper from 2015, Charge Up and the Grammy-nominated Back to Back. Meek Mill responded with a new diss track of his own mere hours later. As Summer 16 wraps up, Drake confirmed that the song was his first single off his next album, Views from the Six, which he said will be released in April. Summer 16 is available now on Apple Music and iTunes. This is Drake's latest exclusive release on Apple Music after signing an exclusive deal with the streaming service. Last summer, his mixtape with Future entitled What a Time to Be Alive was previewed on Beats One, as was his hit single Hotline Bling. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1979, Sid Vicious dies of a drug overdose in New York City. The New York City Police Department and Medical Examiner's Office. He was John Simon Ritchie, a 22-year-old Englishman under indictment for murder but now dead of a heroin overdose in a Greenwich Village apartment. To the rest of the world, he was Sid Vicious, the former bassist of the notorious Sex Pistols, and the living embodiment of everything punk rock stood for and against. His death, which likely came as a surprise to very few, came on this date in 1979. 7 months into his tenure as a Sex Pistol, Sid Vicious was introduced to a troubled American girl on the London punk scene named Nancy Spungen. Almost immediately, they began a relationship that led to both of their deaths. By all reports, they were very much in love, but their shared heroin addiction led to repeated instances with violence between them. Sid's addiction may have hastened the dissolution of the Sex Pistols midway through their first U.S. tour in January 1978, and it was certainly contributed to the still mysterious events surrounding Nancy's death by stabbing on October 12th of that same year in the Chelsea hotel room she shared with Vicious in New York City. Free on bail after his arrest from the Spungen murder, Sid landed himself back in jail in December 1978 for assaulting Patti Smith's brother in a bar with a broken bottle. After 7 weeks of detention and detox in the Rikers Island jail, Vicious made bail again on February 1st, 1979. Later that same night at a party, he would put heroin into his system that the medical examiner would later estimate to have been 80% pure. Sid Vicious died in the early morning hours of February 2nd, 1979. Also on this date in 2014, Phillip Seymour Hoffman, considered one of the most talented and versatile actors of his generation, dies of an accidental drug overdose at the age of 46 in New York City. During his career, the prolific performer appeared in more than 50 movies, including Capote, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor, Doubt, and the Hunger Games series, and earned a reputation for playing difficult or quirky characters. Hoffman was also an accomplished stage actor and director. Hoffman won an Academy Award in the Best Actor category for his portrayal of author Truman Capote in 2005 and received Oscar nominations for his Best Supporting Actor for his role as a CIA agent in Charlie Wilson's War in 2007 and for his performance as a priest in Down in 2008. Other film credits included Mission Impossible 3 in 2006, Moneyball 2011, and the Hunger Games series. Hoffman garnered his third Best Supporting Actor Oscar nomination for his role as a cult leader in The Masters. Hoffman was also an accomplished stage actor and director who helped co-found a theater company, Labyrinth, and earned Tony Award nominations for his performance in True West 2000, Long Day's Journey into Night 2003, and Death of a Salesman 2012, in which he starred as Willie Loman. On this date in 2014, Hoffman, who had struggled with drug addiction in his early 20s but was sober for many years before relapsing in 2012, was found dead in his Manhattan apartment. The medical examiner later ruled that the father of three had died from an acute mixed drug intoxication. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.